Alright, Shalom Akim. I'd like to say Kah Halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha Kodash, that belongs to the apostles and those of Great Millstone and rule well, and peace and salutation to the Hakim around the world that pushes truth to the four corners of the earth. I came across this video, I say I had to do a little touch on it. I'll start with a scripture. Yesterday's Psalms 82 verse 5, it say, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth is out of course. You understand? Because really and truly things, you don't call this place Babylon for no reason. Land of confusion. Esau has actually looked for the things that are contrary to the Lord. And these are the things that he is promoting his system. You understand? Things like pale skin and blonde hair. You understand? All these things that are actually unclean or actually bad according to the scriptures. These are the things that Esau does tell is good or normal. And this is another one of the rubbish I was seeing in this video here.
Technically, it's called polyandry. A woman with two husbands. We kind of like...
No, we know this is contrary to the scriptures. Because a woman only supposed to have one husband. But a man could have more than one wife. But you see, this is the kind of things that Esau does promote. But if it was on the opposite, they would speak against it and they would try to make it look like it's such a bad thing. But this is actually how Esau does program women to be in this society, to have multiple men, but a man could only have one woman, which also is scriptural, right? All of these things are in the scriptures.
each other.
Alexia, Doug, and Jacob's relationship is not the norm.
It's not boring, that's for sure.
A lot of males, when they find out that I have two husbands, they always say, "Do you want a third?"
Just lay down. Not like that.
Yesterday's Jeremiah 31 verse 22. Right? It say, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord had created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. Because that is something that's supposed to be normal and the opposite. But this is what Esau does promote, and then he just push it to these two-thirds. And that is what they does accept also. You understand? So these women is one that have this kind of mindset.
It all happened by an accident.
Alexia and I dated with other girls on and off.
Yeah, it was actually pretty interesting. As soon as I technically started dating Jake and he entered our family, we kind of were just done with that other lifestyle.
It seemed like a good idea, and it was, because I was the type of person where it's just like, I can't show love just to one person.
Every single polyamorous relationship is set up differently. So each person has different rules, different boundaries. Oh, the kids love it. Extra presents. From everybody, multiple families.
Yeah, another grandma.
Be nice. Be nice. Stop it.
I got 3 parents. I don't really think of my stepdad as like a full-on dad, but that's it.
I just think of them as normal family, how every other family is basically. We are pretty specific with the kids to let them know to keep it probably to a minimum, just so it's not acceptable, socially acceptable. We know that.
Thank you. Sometimes I think about what their friends may think, or, if they get any type of teasing or anything like that in school because of our relationship.
See, this is the kind of things that Esau would promote. and try to make it acceptable. You understand? So women could have multiple men, and men could only be conformed to one woman. Women worship, which is something that is pushed in Esau's system very often.
And if they're friends, if their parents question them, I mean, honestly, they can question them all they want, but it's none of their business. As they're just like, well, who is that? All they need is to be like, that's the guy who takes care of me. That's it. That's it. You don't need
It's
to
the
go-
nanny,
Yeah,
as
you-
Christy says. He's the nanny.
All right, let me get you a cup.
Your Highness.
Not too much, because every time I give you stuff like this, you always put it in your hair. And now a lot of people ask me, so what is he, like a brother husband? I'm just like, not really. I was just like, he's just Doug.
All the
And what I find funny about this video is that the same way how all of them living together in harmony, that is actually how a man's supposed to be if he had two wives. You understand? They're supposed to be living together in harmony, not riffing against each other and actually working as a family. But that is something that, again, the God of this world is demonized. And these jakes just eat that up and want to do according to what their God teach them. Esau want to live according to they want to live according to how Esau tell them they should do things, and not according to how the Lord tell them they should do things.
all the
You know,
above.
all the above.
Yep.
While we have another male in our relationship, there's no sexual desire from me towards him.
I love him to death, so I don't necessarily have to feel like I need to have sex with him to show him love. Hey, don't make a mess, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, we all sleep in the same bed, and I sleep in the middle.
I don't even really like being cuddled with at night, so having two other people involved is like really difficult for me because I'm like the whole vampire thing. It's like, just don't touch me.
Yeah,
just
I
leave
mean,
me in
I
prison
don't
bed.
like.
It's like a prison bed.
I don't like being all laid on.
For me, it's more like when I come home from work and they've both kind of like migrated over to my side, so I got like a little edge like this to like hold on to.
You're right.
You know?
He literally just shakes me. He's like, move over.
Get over. Yeah.
You know, as far as jealousy goes, you know, occasionally you get that feeling of wanting to be wanted. I mean, I think that's natural. There's no competition, you know, rivalry, no way.
We've been together for 8 years. She kind of like does the best that she can to try to balance it out.
Sometimes when I talk about other girls and I keep hearing their name come up, I'm like, who is this? Like, so yeah, sometimes, but that's just natural human being. Do I think they're going to come over and take over my entire life? Girl, go ahead. I got lots of bills to pay.
Oh, you can't have that.
You threw it on the
Josh is here.
Yeah. Today we invited family over. We're just gonna have a barbecue. Whatever you do, don't drop the eggs. Right after you said it. Oops. That was a little tough. Some family members are obviously not on board.
Most of the time, it was really hard for my mom to accept it right away. She honestly thought that it was going to fail.
I think that when they first started out, it was a little hard to understand because I've only been in a monogamy relationship.
My dad thought that this was a joke, and he was like, "Oh, he'll come back." And they're just so old school, you know.
She saw Jake come over and kiss you, and she's like, she had no idea.
Oh.
She thought she was witnessing something really bad.
But over time, watching their family grow and how they interact together, I think that they do this very well.
I'm not going to hide anything from anybody.
But we don't sugarcoat anything. It is what it is. If they're not happy for me because I'm happy, then, you know, that's
Not my
their
problem.
choice.
No, we gotta color eggs. All right. Yeah. What is this? I don't know. I'm reading. Here.
And right now it's 3, but could it be more down the road? Absolutely. You know.
And if it's not this, it's LGBTQ or some kind of foolishness. There's always some wickedness that Esau's system does promote constantly. So there's Isaiah 13 verse 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So for all these people who want to actually get caught up in these customs of Babylon, instead of actually doing what it is the Lord commanded them to do, all of them are going to suffer. To suffer also. Say don't drink the water drink at a rat, at a fornication. You understand? Which is poured up without mixture, as they talk about. Right? Anyway, with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha Kodash, double honors the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of Ruel, and peace and salutation to the Acharon around the world, and the pushes truth to the four corners of the earth. Shalom.